was intense. That was intense.
Hey, you're back to your old trimpy self!
Yeah, my muscles all atrophied and went back to normal while I was sleeping.
Atrophied?
I guess they were just a temporary side effect of my training. I'm sorry for flip-flopping between appearances like this.
It's fine, Shoma.
Don't sweat it. That version of you is pretty unsettling, to be honest.
I agree, Gaku. Real talk though, your class weapon might just be the coolest we've seen yet. You totally lucked out on this one, man.
It really got my mechanic senses tingling. Was that your first time piloting it?
Actually, once I got inside it, I remembered something. I did use my class weapon before, back in the complex when Seirei stabbed me with my infuser.
He was just traumatized.
I just didn't realize it. I was too focused on running away.
He must have used some of those self-defense attacks subconsciously. It's perfect for you, man. You'll be tanking more hits than ever now.
We couldn't have won this battle without you, Shoma. You were the only one who could resist that commander's control.
I hate to think what might have happened if you hadn't shown up. You saved us all, Shoma.
What? I didn't really do anything special.
Don't praise me because I'm a human cockroach. We owe you for breaking the control over us too. Thank you, Shoma.
But please stop it. You shouldn't be wasting sincere gratitude.
I told you. He's a flea now. He's a flea, not a cockroach. But you deserve it, and I should apologize to the rest of you too. We acted recklessly and fell right into the enemy's trap. I'm sorry for all the trouble we caused.
That part's so unsettling.
Izomi gave a low formal bow.
There's something so creepy about this, right? But verily, I too must apologize for our deplorable carelessness, and I will do so in the most chivalrous way I know. My apologies, Holmes. Mea culpa.
Is it seppuku again?
What part of that was chivalrous? I'm pretty mortified you had to see us like that too. Kind of ruined the aloof and unstoppable vibe we had.
You never had that vibe going on, but okay.
After messing up that bad, I've got no right to kill any of you. I'll even put a stop to the experiments as a show of good faith.
That's good for us. That is good for us.
Oh, thanks. Wait, what experiments?
That's a lot of dots.
Sorry.
That was a lot of dots.
You really made us wait for that?
And not just for the battle either. I'm sorry about that whole mock battle duel thing.
Huh?
I underestimated you, Shoma. I guess being raised to accept nothing but the best has warped my worldview a little. But that's all water under the bridge now. To make up for it, I will allow you to serve me personally from now on.
Was that your idea of an apology?
Probably as good as we'll ever get. What do you think, Shoma?
You're asking me? I really don't know what to say except... Thank you. All of you.
I knew it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you was in my head too.
Huh? Why are you thanking us?
I've always been weak and useless. I hated disappointing people, so I did my best to avoid any kind of responsibility or conflict. I got so absorbed in keeping myself out of harm's way, the thought that I might actually be useful to others never even crossed my mind. I had no idea how good it could feel to have people counting on me. So, thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
You're sweet, Shoma. Shoma, you really need to stop being so hard on yourself. You're not weak or useless at all. You're just as much a part of this team as anyone else, and more than that, you're our friend. Try to have a little confidence, okay?
Okay.
Well, that's that. No hard feelings. All's well as that ends well. Time to put this episode behind us and move on with our lives.
A moment, Perthy. What about the winners order losers to do anything they want condition we set?
Dang it, Kiyoshika! They'd almost forgotten about that. Why'd you have to remind them, you blabbermouth exhibitionist?
Exhibitionist?
That exhibitionist part is uncalled for! Oh, I didn't forget. Don't you worry about that. A promise is a promise. Come on, Shoma. It's time for our revenge. Give him something really humiliating.
I don't think he will.
He's dead. He's
Shoma,
gone.
Are you okay? Conflict. Bunk.
He fainted! Again! He's foaming at the mouth too! Wow, I've never seen foam that color before!
I don't know the difference between Darumi and Kurada's voice.
They don't really have a difference.
Today was his first real battle. That stress has got to take its toll sooner or later.
You know the drill, guys. Let's get him back to his room. Hop, 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 hop!
We'll help too. Come on, Yugamu.
Guess it's the least we can do. How about I imitate a limb or two to make him
Yugamu.
easier to carry?
Just be normal.
On second thought, we're good. No one let Yugamu anywhere near him.
Eito and Takumi is just gonna go hop,
We
hop,
carried
hop,
the
hop.
comatose Shoma back to his room and put him to bed, just like we had yesterday. Poor comatose Shoma.
They're never gonna get that request.
As for the rest of us, we were plenty tired after the battle, so we decided to take it easy for the rest of the day. I went back to my room, took a shower, and went to bed.
Oh,
It
you
was still
showered?
early in the day, but I had no trouble dropping off.
Yes, he's not smelly anymore.
With another successful battle under my belt, my 44th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close.
That felt like 50 days.
Are we
in one
gonna?
battle.
Are we gonna have choices yet?
No, because we don't have the twins on our team yet. Or Moko.
Really?
That's what I
After
think.
that?
That's what I
Get
think.
ready
I might be wrong.
For your 45th day.
For
of
your
active service. Prepare to
45th
spend a few ready to
day.
give your life.
Your lives.
Well,
That's the most rest I've gotten in a while. I don't feel as tired as I did after the battle before this one. Getting to bed nice and early must have helped. We should be safe from enemy attacks for a while now, and hopefully the tension between the two groups will ease up too. Anyway, I'm hungry. Better head over to the cafeteria for breakfast.
who do you think's gonna be there? Is
I have
everybody
no
gonna be there?
clue. Let's see.
Anybody in the hallway? That's not really a hallway.
Kako.
What do you have to say? You didn't greet us yesterday. The twins didn't come out and say, "Well done!"
Yeah, they did
like
it.
they did before.
They were just hiding, I guess. They're the only two who's
Maybe
not
they're
fighting.
embarrassed. Or maybe
Hey,
they
Kako,
fought.
are you on your own today?
You might not have realized it, but I was watching yesterday's battle on the monitor in the war room.
Oh, you were?
You were all so amazing, the way you came together to take down the enemy. Even Shoma got over his fear enough to help out, and he turned out to be really strong.
Like, really strong.
I really wish I could be like that too.
Huh? Kako wandered off in the direction of the cafeteria, a thoughtful expression on her face.
Huh.
Even Takumi was surprised. It's only because of her brother, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Everybody's there. Everybody's here.
When I entered the cafeteria, I was greeted by a rare sight. Everyone was there, and they weren't even arguing.
Good morning, Takumi.
Always the first to say good morning. Morning. Everyone's here today, huh? Yes, well...
We gotta settle our bet and make those losers do whatever we say.
Oh, Gaku.
Do we really have to go through with this? We basically buried the hatchet yesterday. No, nuh-uh. A
my
bet's
goodness,
a bet. A
Gaku.
promise is a promise. I'll never accept these guys if they can't keep their word.
He's a little childish. If only Gaku could show that kind of determination for more important stuff. It's gotta be Shoma who makes the call, though. He's the one who fought the duel, and he was basically the MVP of the battle yesterday, too.
It really has to come down to me?
Dang right, you've earned this, man. You fought, you won, now you gotta claim what's
You
yours.
just make a really simple order. All right, I've thought of something.
Aw. Whatever it is, we'll do it. An order to the losing group. I wonder what he's come up with. I don't really want to talk to
That's
everyone.
fine.
I'm just gonna
They
talk
usually
to
just
someone.
repeat the same thing.
This isn't Shoma. What are you going to tell them to do?
Oh, okay, here it goes.
Hey, I know you must be mad at us and everything, but if I'd won, I was never actually gonna hold you.
You stay out of this. You'll get yours soon enough. Go for it,
Oh my
almighty
goodness,
and powerful
Gaku.
Shoma. Do your worst.
I want you all
I knew he'd say that.
to be our friends.
I knew
Oh,
he'd
that was
say that.
such a great delivery. That was so cute.
It's okay, Gaku. You know how weak I am and how much I hate conflict. I can't stand how tense things have been between
Aw,
our two
that's a very
groups.
Shoma thing.
I'd be a lot happier if we all got along. Doesn't matter who was here first or what campus we started out at. Let's just be friends, here, now, as members of this academy. Anyway, that's the best my single functioning brain cell can come up with. Does that sound alright?
That's all you want? I feel like that's something we should be asking you for.
Whoa! Shoma, maybe you want to rethink this?
No,
I got
Shoma's
a whole
got
bunch
this.
of ideas you could use. Gaku, he's the one who fought. He's the one who gets to
Eito's
decide.
just like, in your face, Gaku. That's right, what Shoma says goes. Everyone's just like, okay, Gaku. Stop being revenge hungry.
He's gonna go cry in the corner. He wanted
So much
money.
for getting our own back, but it's not like Shomo was ever going to come up with something really bad anyway.
Well, there you have. Oh,
Well, there you have it, guys. An order's an order.
So Shoma!
Yoshika is very touched. Why are you crying?
Such a magnanimous attitude for a victor character to take.
I
I'm
don't
so
know.
moved. From this day forth, we will be all arms and arms together. So says the Holy Jumanji store. Right, so long as you don't mind being friends with human filth like me. Come on, enough putting yourself down. You're a great guy, Shoma. It'd be an honor to kill you someday.
Why are you like this? What do you say, Kura? It's not such a bad deal, is it?
It's not like I have much of a choice as an Osuzuki. My word is my bond.
Right, of course. Sounds like we're all in agreement, unless you have any objections, Gaku?
Oh, forget it. Not like I could talk you out of it now.
Poor Gaku.
Just so you know, I haven't given up on us participating in a killing game. I'll make it happen someday. I'm really glad you weren't the one who got to decide this.
Now you guys won't fight anymore. I'm so glad.
Right, we still might get into little quarrels now and then, but that's all a part of being friends. From now on, we're all in this together. For the next 50 or so days, at least. Just when it seemed like everything had been resolved, Kura approached Shoma and the mood turned tense again.
Well, what is it?
You're really hardcore into this avoid conflict at all costs stuff, huh? Not surprising, coming from someone who'd take the blame for eating my curry when you had nothing to do with it.
You knew I was lying about that?
Of course, I knew at the moment you shrugged off my question about its taste with that half-hearted "it was delicious." No one who's tasted Osuzuki curry can help being overwhelmed with emotion and giving a detailed description of the entire experience when pressed. Wait, it wasn't Shoma? Then who's the real curry thief?
Gaku. Oh, it was Mr. Maruko. I saw the whole thing.
No way! I thought I was being careful. If you knew all along, why are you only ratting me out now?
You know me, I can't stand to see wicked deeds go unpunished. Ima is his name. Hold up, you're the one that got us in this mess, Gaku?
Villain! Blackguard! I will slay you where you stand!
Show us that you're being friends now.
Whoa, calm down, guys. We're all friends now, remember?
Gaku's kind of pathetic.
He is.
So how was it?
Was it? Well, you know, it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. I never thought anything could taste so amazing. I don't think I could go on living if I never get a chance to taste it again.
Maybe I'll make another batch. If I feel like it.
Why is the music still like this? Huh? Oh, okay.
I think she forgives you. Looks like you're off the hook, Gaku.
I am?
Good for you, Gaku.
I think this calls for a celebration, or at least something to cement our resolve. Everyone, form a circle. We'll put a hand. We'll each put a hand in the middle, then do an inspirational cheer and throw them up all at once.
What decade are you from, man?
What decade is that from?
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Now that we've made up, we might as well have a little fun. Right, Takumi?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure.
Why are you talking to me? A fine idea, Sir Eito. Just a thing to boost our morale.
What is this, some corny old sports manga? This is the last time I ever do this, alright?
Sorry in advance if you catch anything from me.
goodness.
My hands are probably covered in failure-inducing bacteria.
Shoma!
Guess there's no cure for low self-esteem, huh?
Let's all promise never to give up. No matter how bad it looks, we'll get another killing game someday.
Reluctantly, we all got on board with Eito's gesture of teamwork and togetherness. Is this love and peace? Is this peace and love? Well, not quite all of us.
Ima. Kako.
Kako, come on, you could join.
Kaku, Ima, come on. You should get in on this too.
I know it's kind of lame, but it'll only be for a minute. Just put up with it until then, okay?
Sorry, but I find team building exercises like this absolutely sickening. My dear sister and I will sit this one out.
You little...
Oh, don't worry. We'll find other ways to amuse ourselves. Feel free to embarrass yourselves without us. We'll be going now.
Kako, say something.
I said we'll be going now. Come on, sister dearest.
Okay.
Oh, Kako, you could have stood up for yourself there. Shunning the group, Ima and Kako left. We couldn't help feeling a little deflated after that.
What is the matter with those two? Why do they cringe away from us so?
You're the ones who's cringe here, Kiyoshika. I'd avoid you too if I had any better options.
We'll just have to go ahead with the members we do have.
All right, here we go. Special Defense Unit, fight!
Oh,
Special Defense Unit, fight!
oh, that was so cute.
Special Defense Unit, fight!
Again?
Special Defense Unit, fight!
Eito was first.
Special Defense Unit, fight!
I love Eito so much.
And so the whole
It's
group,
not peace,
minus
love.
the Tsukumo twins, cheered at the top of our lungs and made a vow to work together from here on out. Of course, that didn't mean we wanted to spend every waking moment together. After finishing breakfast, we headed back to our rooms for a while.
That's so funny.
What is up with Ima? No more infighting. That went better than I could possibly have hoped for. Even more surprising, it's all thanks to Shoma. Who'd have thought he'd become such a team player? Alright then, what should I do for the rest of the day? I've got plenty of spare time, I might as well use
A
it.
lot of options now.
Lots of options. New training missions. Reading study. I feel like we should do the training missions since they're opened.
Sure. Wait, you can't hang out with them still?
Not yet, I guess. So let's just do the training missions since...
That's the garage.
No. What is,
Why is Eito and Nozomi in the same room?
I
Get
don't
out.
know. They're fighting.
Are Kako and Imo in their rooms though? Just check really quick and...
Kako's on her own. We could go talk to her if you want.
Yeah, I want to see if she's just gonna go ... or if she's gonna say something.
She's deep in thought. Better leave her to it then.
I guess she's just thinking.
Yeah. It must suck having a brother like Ima. Honestly.
I mean, it says she loves him, so she doesn't hate him.
I know, but like... I guess it's true Ima protected them growing. They protected
And
each
I
other.
don't think Ima is doing it on purpose.
I don't know, he's just kind of narcissistic. Narcissistic
Yeah, like
little
I
weirdo.
don't think Ima's even thinking about the fact that Kako wants to be friends with everybody.
Yeah.
He's just assuming that she feels the same as him, and to be fair, she hasn't said anything against
Yeah,
it.
she keeps agreeing even though she shouldn't be.
I'm sure if she doesn't agree, he'd cave, like, immediately.
Yeah.
Because he loves her.
Well, actually, I don't think
Yes,
he'd
leave it
cave,
to me.
if I'm honest.
I think he would.
There's a lot going on.
Our number one special move? Well, I don't know. Is Shoma
Takamaru.
the new number one special move?
Is Shoma the number one special move now? I feel like he should be.
I'll try not to run away.
I love you.
I believe in you, buddy.
Maybe this will do something.
And then
I'll
defense.
do what little I can. Oh, sorry.
Can Takamaru be the next number one move or no?
I'm ready
You
whenever.
need AP.
No,
Executioner on the yellow bear.
I think it has to be.
Oh,
I don't know if that would work.
we need somebody to kill a bear.
We better get moving.
No. Who else is strong?
Hauling ass.
Gaku? Oh, no.
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know.
Now then.
Oh, she's here.
Oh,
Creature
Haruka!
Factor.
I missed you!
Haruto.
Haruto!
Other one. Oh.
I missed you, Haruto!
Take this. Now then. To business. Die.
I miss her a lot. Where is she?
Satisfied.
I miss her so much.
Time for me to move.
Leave it to me.
Kyoshika should be able to get that bear in the corner. Yeah.
I've got you. Let us begin.
Yes.
You've left yourself open. My apologies.
I feel like Haruko, and
I'm ready when.
And,
better get moving. Let's try this.
and
I'm ready whenever.
I'm forgetting her name. Whatever her name is, Holy Jumanji Sword Girl would be friends.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yes, leave it to me.
Yes, I want to end my turn. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. Whatever happens, happens. It looks so bad.
This could mean trouble.
Guess I'm screwed.
It's bad.
It looks so bad. I don't think I'm getting an S rank on this one.
We need to get those bears. You need more AP to get rid of these things.
Not bad.
I can keep going.
Jury's not gonna do enough.
I can only get him anyway.
All well and good.
Okay, you should get more
Ready as
bears.
I'll ever be. I'll catch you up.
You have my gratitude.
I know I have to get more bears, but it's just a matter of how I'm gonna get more bears.
How's this? Broken so soon.
Oh.
Takumi! Use your special, Takumi!
Let's do this. I've got this.
But you already used Nozomi. Gaku hit stuff.
Let me handle it.
That seems good.
Hey, let me at him.
I don't think he's gonna do enough to take out the orange bears. How about you have Takemaru do his special?
Let's give it to him. Full throttle.
Yep, we get a bunch of things here. I'm trying my best.
And then you should build a shield. Hit
I got
Y.
this.
Huh? Hit
My
Y.
turn at last.
Metal fence. Just put them all up around you.
This will show them. Kneel before me.
So to protect you and Takemaru.
I turn it.
R.
Oh, there we go.
Let's try one of these. I'll put an end to. Make way.
Am I just gonna kill the orange thing
I
if
don't
you build
know.
on top of it?
I don't think so. I think it's just gonna.
Oh, it won't let me.
Eito might be able to reach that bear.
Dangerous.
I'm
no.
ready whenever.
I don't know what to do. There's too many tiny creatures.
Tsubasa, ram them with a car.
Not enough AP.
Ram them with a car.
Leave it to me.
No ramming of cars, but
I'll try not to run
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
Maybe this will be something.
yeah, everyone just attack Shoma. It's fine.
Don't expect much from me. I'll get in their way for once.
It's fine. Darumi needs to like
As bad
run
as I
away.
thought, huh?
I feel fine. Heals 1 HP.
Huh?
Locked and loaded.
Can I... Of course I can't rescue bullet both. Okay. Fine.
I'll help. Thanks you. Thanksies.
Okay, closing eyes and whatever happens, happens.
My body. Uh-oh. Oh.
Darumi, I'm so sorry.
It's just a skin.
Oh!
Trash.
He's dead.
Are we gonna start over?
You can.
Let's start over and maybe put the barriers up first turn. Can you do this battle?
Yeah.
I feel too stupid right now. Ay, ay, ay.
I think we're doing okay.
I'm glad you are doing okay.
I'll show you what's up.
It looks like it's going better.
My turn at last.
She's standing in an unoptimal
Full
position. Because I want to get all of these guys with Gaku.
Hauling ass.
You mean Takamaru?
No. Okay.
I'm ready whenever.
It's looking good.
You can't reach. Eito! Eito! It's okay.
Accelerate.
Let's do it to it.
Accelerate. Tsubasa is kind of stunned over there.
Oh.
I'll I'll try not to drag you down.
I think he could get all these on his own.
Yeah, and do the counter.
counter.
Try not to run away. Maybe this will do something.
Okay, and then somebody can get the bear, right?
Oh, he can with his special.
Really?
Almost.
Good enough.
Allow me to take them down.
I love you, Eito.
Eito looks like a priest in his
Kind of.
in his
does.
art. I always think priest when I see him. Maybe.
Prepped and ready.
Nobody can take this thing down.
Whenever you're ready.
I'll take this
No,
instead.
unstun.
I can't. I only have 1 AP.
Yeah, unstun him for the next turn.
I'll do that next
good to
turn.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want this bear to move.
Okay.
Here goes.
Thanks for that.
Smart.
It should be fine.
Oh, I totally thought I was gonna go for tomato head.
32 out of 50 is good, right?
So.
Okay.
What a difficult battle.
I'm taking the wheel.
There you go.
Watch out.
Get rid of those. And then we get rid of bear.
Let's
Can you do it on your own, Gaku, or do you need help?
Try Darumi.
2 arms.
Darumi, I don't think she's strong enough.
Go.
The other one. Yeah,
Oh,
she
yay.
did it.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Piece of cake.
Okay, and then there's only these little guys left. One more.
I can't wait.
Come on, just.
Does this do it
Yay.
Ah!
Did it.
No one's dead.
That took a really long time.
I don't know how well we did though. Why are you the MVP?
Because he's the last hit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Defense rate 64%. Yay! Pip is so smart.
No one died. That was good enough.
Pip is so smart.
Thank you, game. That took all day.
I guess it did.
I forgot.
Head each.
Yawn.
You never know when. Well then.
Good night.
Good night.
We gotta go to bed too.
Yeah.
How sad.
Looks like another day's over.
We only
There's
made it
nothing
through
to
2
do at
days.
night. I'll just go to bed and rest up for tomorrow. And so our 45th day at Last Defense Academy ended without incident.
I
We
think
made
could
it
do
through day
one more day.
45.
Let's do one more day because we're gonna zoom through a lot of that training.
Okay.
And I think today's just gonna be another free day.
Okay.
Get
Open
ready for your
troops.
40s. Prepare to spend. Be ready to give your lot.
Your
Was that
lives. Nope. This
Huh.
is different. Right after the morning announcement ended, another sound echoed through my room. The doorbell. It's Eito. Who could need to talk to me this early? It's Eito. It's
better
always
be
Eito.
If it's not Eito.
Not really expecting anything. I
Oh,
opened the door.
that's
I got
Kako.
shocked when I saw who was there, though. Good morning. Do you have a minute?
How
No.
disappointing.
Morning. Sure. Come on in. I did my best to act like I would if I were welcoming any other friend into my room, but it wasn't convincing. I was so nervous around her, even more so now that we were alone. Now that we've cleared everything up between our two groups, I could tell you about this with a clear conscience. It's time you knew about world death.
Why aren't you telling everybody else?
I don't know.
Suspicious?
Okay, just we get it. We remember. We remember.
Tokyo Games and their
You really told me?
flashbacks.
That's great. It's been on my mind for a while now. We're going to tell everyone together. When you're ready, come meet us in the war room. The war room? Okay, I'll be right there.
I would prefer
And
the
one more
cafeteria.
thing. You said you knew someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little about her sometime? If it's okay with you, I mean.
That's a horrifying sprite. Again. I hate
They
those
love the lean
sprites.
forward sprite. Flashing me a gentle smile, Nozomi left the room. Never thought she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. Someone who looks just like her.
Why is that in
That's the way I
yellow?
put it, but no. First things first. I should head over to the war room and hear what they have to say. I mean, he
We
does
should
know
hear about
someone that
world
looks
death this
exactly like
episode.
her.
I mean, sure. Oops. I forgot how to do this.
X.
Kako's here again.
Hup hup hup.
Hop, hop, hop. Kako, talk to me.
Hi, Kako. What are you doing here on your own?
I was thinking, is it okay for me to carry on like this? Even Shoma found the courage to change for the better.
The human
I wish I
cockroach.
could be more like the rest of you, fighting to protect the people I love.
Are you sure you're alright?
She just
Taco
walked
away,
away!
heading for the war room with a profoundly thoughtful expression on her face. Profoundly thoughtful.
I think we helped.
Not
I think
even
talking
regular
to her
thoughtful.
helped. We gotta talk to Tsubasa. We can't ignore Tsubasa. Right?
Yeah.
Where are you?
I probably would have skipped her though.
Hey, Takumi, everyone's meeting up in the war room, you know? I came here by mistake, too, force of habit. I guess we're using the war room because we're talking about something really important?
Oh, this is the cafeteria. That's
Force
really
of
cute.
habit.
That's super cute.
Very cute. I like that dialogue. Alright, looks like everyone's here.
Yes, indeed. All the dull-eyed simpletons with no refinement, no social standing, and no future, all gathered together in one place.
The future's an unwritten book. I could still make something of myself.
Oh, Gaku. Anyway, let me cut right to the chase. We called you all here to talk about world death. You said before that it was what caused this war between us and the invaders. What is it exactly? We'll tell you everything that Nico told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay?
That's your cue, Kyoshika.
Well, what? Me? But I haven't prepared anything.
You're in charge of explanations. That's what you're good at. Explanations and exhibitionism. You're a double threat.
I am not taking my clothes off.
Don't worry, I'll take the lead here.
Really?
Yes. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in the Tokyo residential complex, did you ever hear about something called Planet Earth? Planet Earth?
Are they
Are we not from
on
Earth?
Earth?
I've heard of it, sure. I can't say I know very much about it, though.
Same here. From
What?
I read in library books back home. It's where humanity used to live, right?
They mention it in old manga sometimes, too. It's supposed to be really huge, like hundreds of times bigger than the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. They kind of skimmed over this subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. The population was in the billions. And they didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky, just like the one here.
Billions? That many?
But then a phenomenon that came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life like it once had, and the population began to decline rapidly. Welp. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely.
Underground shelters? You mean?
Yes, that's what the place where we grew up really is. The Tokyo residential complex is a colossal shelter hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface. A shelter? The whole thing? All this happened a long time ago, so even Nigo wasn't sure how accurate this information is anymore. But so far as we know, our community in the Tokyo residential complex is the last of humanity, and has been for hundreds of years now. Wow, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never even knew there was a time before the TRC. And world death is what forced everyone down there? Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Global warming. Essentially, the planet began killing itself.
It did what?
According to Nigo, the Earth has a life of its own, and while it's not quite like ours, it has its own will too. It killed itself. When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world.
Yeah.
That was world death. The planet tried to kill itself? It can do that?
I guess. But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how we said the human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit, not really giving a dang about the long-term consequences.
Sounds
Pretty
human.
soon they were draining the planet's resources faster than they could replenish them.
Sounds very human.
Not to mention the many wars humanity fought against each other. Some of them were so bad they left the Earth permanently scarred. It couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Sometimes something had to give. I'm not surprised. Leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that sounds like my scumbag brother.
Oh,
She has a brother?
They didn't realize the planet had
Oh.
a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing.
of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like
Okay.
that. But
This
no one
is
recognized those disasters for
morbid.
what they were. They ignored the warning signs and just kept on keeping on.
Right, just like how you ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. You're making it really hard for us to ignore you.
Finally, Earth reached its breaking point and...
Shut himself up in his room to wallow in self-loathing and plays gory anime games all day? You can tell us your twisted family history later. Just shut up for a minute.
As I was saying, Earth turned to its last resort, to kill itself and take mankind with it. You've gotta admit, World Death is a pretty fitting name. So, the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself, was humanity's fault?
Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us by then.
It's hard to imagine the kind of overwhelming despair that would make something do that. Once world death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Millions, no billions of lives were lost. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because a handful of communities were able to escape into the shelters. I bet it was the rich people, like the Tokyo residential complex.
Poor Gaku.
Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo, a metropolis that stood on the surface. Metropolis that stood on the surface hundreds of years ago. What do you mean hundreds? Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was or why it was called that.
Really?
Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex.
Us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity had already been living underground for centuries.
It's been centuries?
Until we brought here, the complex, the shelter was our entire world.
We ain't in the complex anymore, so you're saying this is what the surface looks like now?
Yes. This is what Earth became.
Oof.
After it was ravaged by world death.
I mean, it looks like
this
it.
is the land where our ancestors lived. You can see now why they had to go underground.
For real? If it's that bad, should we even be here? Should we get back to the complex? And the complex isn't necessarily any safer. Not anymore.
What do you mean?
The TRC's days are numbered. The whole place is gonna collapse soon.
What? Why? How?
World death is still going on and won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost.
No way!
There's just one thing that could save humanity from the effects of world death and give everyone a brighter future. And that's whatever is in the defense room of this academy, or so Nito said.
It could save us from world death?
What could it possibly be?
But what is it? What is this school here to protect?
Perchance it's a set of mystical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together. Or
Dragon Balls.
maybe it's just one, and we'll have to set out on a journey across the universe to collect the others. A grand tour, if you will.
Grand tour.
What? You think you could just ask the Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back? Get with the program, Grandma. It's all about permadeath these days. Once you're gone, you're gone.
Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. In trying times, people need something more uplifting.
Kiyoshika's so funny.
Can you two have this discussion somewhere else?
Unfortunately, Nigo didn't have clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room. Said it had to remain a secret so the enemy couldn't get wind of it.
But there was one thing he was very clear on. Whatever this thing is, it's humanity's last hope.
That sounds ominous.
It does. And we're fairly certain that something is going to happen on our 100th day here. Something's going to activate or awaken or something. At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity. That's what will deliver humanity from world death. We'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again. All we have to do is make it to day 100.
Nozomi said it's our last hope, but last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess it up, mankind is done for.
Our last chance.
And the invaders are trying to stop this world-saving event from happening? Yeah, the invaders are another thing we didn't get that many details on, but judging by what we have been told, we've come to a conclusion of our own. The invaders are world death itself.
Like something summoned by a curse?
The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it'll explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school.
So they're not actually an invading force so much as manifestations of the planet's will?
This is complicated.
Then the Earth itself is the final boss here? How are we supposed to deal with that?
Things have gotten really heavy, huh? Oh, sorry, I started getting nervous again.
Now do you see why it's so important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders?
We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us.
The hopes and dreams...
Hopes and dreams.
Undertale of all mankind rests on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is.
There you have it, a comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory.
Why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging chowderhead.
Forgive me, that was never my intent.
If you want forgiveness, strip down and bear your contortion for all to see. But leave those ridiculous sneakers on. You look even more exposed that way.
She's wearing sneakers? Why, the sudden fixation on me getting naked, Lady Kurura? If everything you
Eito's
told
just
us
like,
is true, then yes, we do understand now. Finally know what this war is all about and how important it is.
Better late than never, I guess. It explains the difference in the two groups' attitudes as well. It's no wonder Nzobe and
is
others
wearing
have such a strong sense of
sneakers.
duty. High tops. Us on the other
I'm
hand...
sorry, I didn't mean to hit a button.
Us on the other hand, Sierra was killed before we could hear about any of this. We've just been fighting for our own reasons in our own disorganized way. Dang, I wish we'd known this sooner. I'm more fired up than ever now! Fighting to save people, that's one thing, but saving all of humanity, that's on a whole nother level!
The hospital part still doesn't make sense, and the fact that Haruto
Yeah.
is gone. And we know that they've been fighting for hundreds of years, according to
Yeah.
Haruto. If we pull this off, we'll be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we save all of mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us a couple million yen here or there, right?
I knew whatever was going on here was serious, but I never thought it'd be this bad. I might have been better off not knowing.
I still think the people in charge are crazy for sending an unremarkable
I
adult
agree.
like me.
I agree with that,
Here, I
Shoma.
guess I should give it all, my all
Like,
too.
why
Don't
teenagers?
worry, so long as we work together, we can overcome anything, even world death.
I know youngsters are strong, but teenagers aren't stronger than 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
Everyone's sounding a lot more motivated now. We're still missing a lot of details, but it's enough for us to start presenting a more united front. This doesn't feel like some random war we're forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. Okay, so some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in, after all. Sorry to have to be the fly on your ointment, but I still have some reservations. Now more than ever, I have to wonder, if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Nico didn't seem to know anything about the selection process.
Maybe there's a clue in the dreams Shoma's been having.
The ones about us being experimented on in that place? Kamakura General Hospital, was it?
Interesting idea. Too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry, my peanut kernel
Okay,
brain
Nozomi,
can only handle
speak
so
up.
much.
I know you remember. What you think, Ima? Kako? Does all of this make you want to fight like the rest of us? Us? Fight? Yeah. Humanity's future's on the line, you know. Mr. Yakushiji, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex or to the planet, for that matter. We have no real reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fighting to you. Isn't that right, sister dearest?
But if it's to defend all mankind, then
See, my dear sister agrees.
let the girl talk for herself, man.
If that's all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm positively famished. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. Why?
She followed?
Nonchalant as ever, Ima turned and left, dragging Kako along behind him.
Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything?
They're like two self-obsessed peas in a pod. Still cute, though.
Ew.
Do young people today have no notion of social responsibility?
You're a young
but fear
person.
not, the holy Jumanji sword and I will beat some sense into them.
Leave them, Kyoshika. Trying to force them will only push them away further. That's just the way they are. There's not a lot we could do about it.
You okay, Eito?
I'll be fine. This long discussion's starting to take its toll on me, that's all.
We have been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give everyone some time to process this info. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Terumi's
She'll
listening.
probably short circuit if she has to listen to any more. Everyone else seemed to agree with the sentiment, so we decided to go back to our roots for the time being.
This still doesn't make sense.
I don't know, man.
I don't think
What a way to start the day. I have a feeling this will do wonders for our morale, though.
there's so much
Pretending
missing,
the school means
though.
putting a stop to world death. It means bringing hope back to the dying world. We may not know why we were chosen for this mission, but that doesn't change what we need to do. I'll keep fighting for the good of humanity, for everyone back in the complex, and for Karuwa. Always for Karuwa. Now that that's settled, what should I do for the rest of the day? I don't really feel like sitting around doing nothing right now.
So much is still left unanswered. World death doesn't help anything.
I mean, I kind of inferred that the world was dead already. So
Yeah.
world death sounded like that they're gonna die. Well, I guess it is.
Yeah. It includes them.
That just means that all the kids in this game are descendants from the ultra rich,
Yeah.
from like our society.
Perspective. But also, like, they're saying the TRC's gonna collapse, and it's whatever's in the thing that we're protecting that they're finally gonna use.
Would save them? I don't know.
Because if Haruto was fighting all this before, and it can be, like, what's the word? Hypothesized or inferred that 100 days ago they were doing this too with a different group, and 100 days before that was a different group, but
We're almost halfway through the game, and we still haven't made a single choice. Besides the beginning.
Maybe we're not even halfway.
Well, we're on day 46, so that's like half.
Oh look,
if
you
it's
can
day
talk
100.
to her now.
Oh,
Who else can you talk to? Talk to
The creeper.
Yagamo.
the assassin. We should talk to him next time.
And you can talk to her.
Nozomi.
Huh.
Alright.
Where is this heading?
I don't know. Bye, everyone.
Bye.